Goodnight Construction Site by Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld. Goodnight Construction Site. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, make a road, to get the job done, load by load. The sun has set, the work is done, it's time for trucks to end their fun. So one by one they'll go to bed, to yawn and rest their sleepy heads, then wake up to another day of rough and tough construction play. Working hard to help his team, crane truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, lifting high, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on its mark, then off to bed, it's almost dark. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says goodnight. Shh, goodnight, crane truck, goodnight. Spinning, churning all day long, cement mixer sings his whirly song. Now he's weary and so dizzy, from the fun that keeps him busy. With one last spin he pours the load, he's ready now to leave the road. He takes a bath, gets shiny bright, pulls up his chute, turns off his light. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh, goodnight, cement mixer, goodnight. Dump truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy face. One final load spills on the heap. Crunch! Now dump truck's tired and wants to sleep. He lowers his bed and locks his gate, rests his wheels, it's getting late. He dims his lights and shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to snores. Shh, goodnight, dump truck, goodnight. Hey, pipe down! Pushing with his mighty blade, bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level ground and fills the air with thunderous sound. Roar! No one's as tough and strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. He puffs some smoke out of his stack, turns off his engine, stops his track. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh, goodnight, bulldozer, goodnight. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, Excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day. Arrgh! But now it's time to end his play. A few more holes to dig and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the moon. Yawn. He twirls upon his bumpy track, pulls up his boom, stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh. Goodnight, Excavator. Goodnight. These big trucks, so tough and loud, they work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing and puffing, team, it's time to rest your heads and dream. Construction site all tucked in tight, the day is done, turn off the light. Great work today, now shh. Good night. The end. Mighty Construction Site by Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld. Mighty Construction Site. Down in the big construction site, 5 trucks wake to morning light. It's time to stretch, roll out of bed, and gear up for the day ahead. They wipe their faces, greet the sun, load up, fuel up, rev up, run. They're eager to get things underway. There's a brand new job to start today. The plans unrolled, they stare in awe, the biggest thing they ever saw. A massive building so immense, this giant job will be intense. It's a lot for them to do, too much for just a 5-truck crew. Cement mixer is thinking fast. He gives his horn a blaring blast. Honk, 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 honk. Mighty trucks all hear the call. They start up in no time at all. Out on the road they drive full steam. They rush right in to join the team. Rolling, rumbling, revving hard, 10 big trucks meet in the yard. A a mighty massive super crew. There's nothing that they can't do. Skid steers nimble, small and quick. She turns, she spins, she does a trick. Bulldozer's heavy, wide, and grand. He'll push and plow to clear the land, but even he can use a hand. Skid's breaker bit blasts rocks to rubble, so Dozer rolls through without trouble. Two friends at work, one big, one small. They clear the way, they move it all. Each long trench is marked and planned. Excavator digs the land. Then backhoe grabs a drainage pipe and sets it down in one smooth swipe. Turn and dig, then lift and drop, then push some dirt right back on top. They set each pipe and then repeat. This duo doesn't miss a beat. Pulling up with all his might, crane truck lifts a beam to height. And then he spins his hook around, but just before it touches ground, crane truck gasps out in surprise. He's used up all of his supplies. But what's this coming down the road? Could it be another load? Mighty flatbed revs and runs, smoothly hauling 50 tons. Down the road and over hills, her load strapped tight so nothing spills. On site, she rolls right to a stop with crane supplies all stacked on top. Flatbed trucks just save the day. Their work can get back underway. Front end loader and dump truck there to move great loads from here to there. Digging, lifting, hauling ground, giant piles are moved around. Loader digs and scoops his fill, then tilts it up so there's no spill. His bucket raises to the max, then beep, beep, beep as loader backs. Dirt and gravel hauled away, these pails move mountains every day. Cement mixer is working hard around the whole construction yard. Load after load he churns and pours, makes foundations, roads, and floors. But now the concrete needs to climb. And here is Pumper right on time. Pumper's boom unfolds, goes high, reaching up toward the sky. Fill the hopper, flip the switch, and zoom! Concrete's pushed into the boom. Up through the pipe, it does not stop. Then concrete comes out way up top. Churn and pour and lift and fill. This team works hard with speed and skill. Rough and rugged all day long, rolling, lifting, digging strong. Each truck has had its part to play to help the work get done today. Just like the plan, the job's complete. This awesome team just can't be beat. Cooperation got it done. Teamwork made it fast and fun. The new crew leaves, but on their way, crane truck waves, great work today. The crew drives off, engines loud, feeling tired but strong and proud. It's getting dark, the sun has set, trucks are tired as they can get. They roll to find their cozy beds, to cuddle up and rest their heads, to close their eyes and drift away. New adventures wait another day. Construction site all tucked in tight. Great work today. Now shh, good night. The end. Goodnight Construction Site, Dump Trucks Colors by Sherry Duskey Rinker and Ethan Long. In a new construction yard, dump trucks really working hard. Underneath a bright blue sky, dump truck's bed lifts way up high. Cement mixer is working near, laughing, smiling, full of cheer. Dump truck's gray smoke fills the air. He's running fast, no time to spare. Cement mixer starts to make a street. He pours a load of gray concrete. Dump truck moves brown loads of rock. Tons of brown dirt, brick and block. This job is very serious stuff. Dump truck looks ready, rough and tough. His bed is full. He's off to race when cement mixer makes a silly face. Now dump truck's laughing as he runs. Cement mixer makes working so much fun. Dump truck's great big tires are black. He hauls black dirt, then comes right back. A red sign says construction zone. Dump truck hauls red landscape stone. Red cement mixer whizzes by to pour his load before it's dry. Dump truck has a yellow bed and yellow lights upon his head. He hauls a load of sand that's yellow. Dump truck is one hard-working fellow. Honk, honk. Great green pipes all in a stack are being hauled in dump truck's back. As fluffy purple clouds blow past, the job is nearly done at last. The sky turns orange, the sun sinks low, orange barricade lights start to glow. Orange safety cones all mark the way, both trucks are finished for today. White headlights on, both trucks shine bright. As they turn to leave the site, they see white stars, a soft white moon. Good night for now, they'll be back soon. The end. Goodnight Construction Site, Excavators 1, 2, 3 by Duskey, Rinker, and Ethan Long. Excavator arrives on site, ready to work and do it right. The team's counting on him today, so he'll get started right away. He revs right up and digs right in. There's one foundation to begin. With dump truck, it's a 2-truck crew. He'll help Excavator through and haul away what they don't need. This team has toughness, strength, and speed. Excavator lifts 3 loads of sand and digs 4 trenches in the land. Then Excavator can begin to set some drainage piping in. He sets 5 pipes all in a row, dump truck backfills, and off they go. Excavator lifts and twists around and quickly clears 6 gravel mounds. Excavator loves to dig, lift, run, but now he's having too much fun. Dump truck blows a few stern puffs. Get back on track now, friend, he huffs. Excavator jumps right into action, revs up the hill with super traction. He dumps 7 scoops in dump truck's bed, then rolls back down on sturdy tread. The 2 keep rocking all day long, lifting, hauling, quick and strong. They see 8 boulders, huge and gray. One lifts them, one hauls them away. Big Excavator stops, digs, rolls, and in a flash he's dug 9 holes. Giant piles, 10 in all lined up, all neat and tall. The sun has set, the workday ends. Everyone counts on these great friends. At one awesome construction site, 2 trucks did their jobs just right. Their day is done. Goodbye, good night. The end. Goodnight Construction Site by Duskey, Rinker, and Tom Lichtenheld. Sound version. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might. Listen to them crunch, vroom, beep, until it's time to go to sleep. Working hard to help his team, crane truck raises one last beam. As he swings the beam around, crane truck makes a tired sound. He slowly folds his boom back in. And then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, sleeping, snoring, shh, good night. Cement mixer whirls all day at his churning, spinning play. But all the fun that kept him busy has made him tired and so dizzy. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Dump truck moves the dirt around. Backs up and pours it on the ground. One final load spills on the heap. Now Dump Truck's tired and wants to sleep. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to snores. Pushing with his mighty blade, Bulldozer works to smooth the grade. No one's as tough and strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, Excavator shapes the land. He lets out one last great big yawn and rolls to sleep until it's dawn. He rests his scoop and stops his treads and snuggles in. It's time for bed. Now everyone is tucked in tight. Great work today. Now, shh. Good night. The end.